This is Luleå in northern Sweden. It's about 150 kilometres from the Arctic Circle and not far from the border with Finland. The reason I'm here, well, tonight I am taking the SJ sleeper train from here at Luleå Central Station all the way down to Stockholm, the capital city of Sweden. Don't you just love places like this where the trains are all lined up at the side of where you walk? Feels very kind of old-fashioned, but I love it that it's not all fenced off and things like you get elsewhere in the world. Look at that train there, I don't know what it is, but it looks very smart and classy, doesn't it? This is me, top line here. The train is going to take me down to Stockholm Central with stops in Boden, Umeå, Sundsvall and Uppsala. The SJ night train from platform 1, which is this one. Very cool train, slightly Soviet looking. Wagon 23 on tonight's train. I hope there's a food car or something because I'm absolutely starving. I'm not eating all day. This train's bloody huge. This keeps going on, running on. 16. Oh my god, there's like a massive rabbit down there. Might be a bit blurry because I've zoomed into 6 times. Look at that. It would be the bloody last wagon on the entire train that mine cabin is in, but this is the Sovwagon. I don't know what that means, but I think it's a first class ticket that I've got, so we'll see what it's like when they let us on. Okay, here we go. Go. Right, key. So I forgot about how snug sleeper trains usually are, and it's not massive. Bye bye, Luleå. So we're on the move out of Luleå. 13 hours this train's going to take us to get down to Stockholm. The flight that I've just took from Stockholm this afternoon up to Luleå took 1 hour and 40 minutes, and it's going to take 13 to get back down, including a night here laying in bed. It's quite crazy to think that I've just flown over that distance in such a short period of time. The room then, let's have a look around if I can do it without falling over. Well, it's not too bad. It's similar to all the sleeper trains I've been on. You've got the top bunk up here that pulls down, then you've got the bottom bunk there with the seats. There's a little table thing here in the middle. I'm struggling to find power at the moment, so if I see something I'm looking around, then I'll have a look. I don't know what this means. Vakning, samtal, onskas, medtag personnel. Tug personnel, that means train personnel. And press for something else, I don't know. I'm not going to touch them. Might get me in trouble. Light switch there. There's a light up there. You've got other buttons at the top, the same as those at the bottom. Little cubby hole bit there for pillows and bedding. And don't know what's in there. You'll see on the camera, but I can't see up there. It's a bit high up for me. And we've got down here, there is the bathroom. Let me open this, have a look in here. Where's the light switch? It's on the outside here. And it's not too bad. So it's similar to the Caledonian sleeper layout actually that I was on. There's a toilet, sink. Oh, there's some juice up there. Yes, or water, Vatten. And oh, there's a shower. Is there a shower? That's a hairdryer. Oh, there's the shower right in front of my face. Oh, okay, so that's a little bit interesting. We'll have to see how that goes later on in the journey. Then we've got, I look at myself in the mirror. Power, there is power. Klimatanlagning, that's air conditioning, I think. Temperature set, things like that. There's a key holder just there. I've no idea what's in here. There's not a door or anything, but you've got like a little magazine all about the Swedish railways. Ladders for your upper bunk, and then nice window at the end here. The blind pops down. It's going to be important tonight, the blackout blind, because here in Sweden at this time of year, we're in late May and it's 24-hour daylight, and up here we get midnight sun and the sun doesn't set. As we go further south it will still not be getting dark at all overnight, so it's going to be light throughout this journey, so the blackout blinds are pretty much essential, although that does mean that whatever time I wake up I can get some good views of the scenery outside as we go down. It's part of the reason for doing this really. Under the midnight sun we get to have a good view of the Swedish countryside for the entire length of Sweden pretty much. Then there's a little pop down seaty thing there, not too bad, not too shabby really. So this is the first class compartment here on the SJ night train, and it's relatively decent, you know. I'm quite happy with it as it is. There is apparently a buffet car. I mean, I'm starving. I'm going to have a look. Whether they are running those at the moment, I'm not sure. I will try and find out. So first stop tonight, Boden, which is actually slightly further north than Luleå. It kind of goes north for a bit and then we backtrack and go back south towards Stockholm. Boden is where, on the northbound train, the train splits here into two. One half goes up to Narvik in Norway, where one of the places I flew through on the video road trip, if you remember from last year, and the other half goes up to Luleå, and it's the same on the way back down south. Normally the trains merge. The train from Narvik and the train from Luleå merge here at Boden and go down to Stockholm as one. At the minute, because of everything that's going on, there is no Narvik section because Norway ain't letting anybody in, so there's no point in running a Narvik section. So I don't know what they're going to do here. I think presumably they're just going to swap ends with the train and then pull us back that way down towards Stockholm. So we've left Boden now and we're now heading south. The train's going the other way and there's like snow and things on the ground. It's quite crazy. We're end of May and we're seeing snow. Some spectacular scenery though out this window. It's now 11 o'clock at night and still pretty sunny. I mean, look at this lake here, look. Frozen over. You know what I've been thinking? Sweden is essentially just a massive centre parks. It's got the forests and the trails and lakes that just go on and on and on forever. It's just missing an aquasana and an overpriced sunglasses shop. Right, so it's now midnight. Still pretty light outside, but it's time for bed. So let's see if we can figure out how to put this bottom bed down. The top bunk, quite easy, it just latches and then pulls forward like this. The bottom one looks like a little bit of magic, so I'm guessing firstly we put that up there. Very Scandinavian IKEA-esque. Pillows, we're going to need those, so that's those. I've noticed as well, look, that there's duvet already on the bed, and these things, if I pull these out, I think lift up. Oh, there we go. They click up like that to give you a nice wide bed. Et voila. A couple of pillows at the far end, and you can choose to have your bed either way. Like on many sleeper trains, you can choose to either have your head at this end or at that end. I actually like having my head near the window because I can just like peek behind the curtain and film and stuff. And I also prefer I know a lot of people like the that's about to fall off there. I know a lot of people who come on trains like to put the top bunk down and use the top bunk to sleep on and the bottom bit to sit on. Personally, I don't like that, because if you see by the time this comes down, do this. By the time this comes down, the top bunk has a little net hook that you can stop yourself falling out of bed, but the top bunk doesn't get a view out of the window, and for me, I quite like that, so I'm going to sleep on the bottom bunk tonight. So let's clip that up so I don't get a hit on the head with it overnight. There we go, bed's made up. I'm going to hit the hay. So, time for bed. Oh, it's actually pretty comfy, and it's like loads of room as well. Really spacious, actually, compared to a lot of other sleeper trains I've been on. It does suffer from that whole thing of when you go around a corner you slide from head to toe, and then when you slow down you kind of roll towards the edge of the bed, which is a bit frustrating. I do prefer it when you like lean lengthways, but hey, it's not too bad. But it's pretty comfortable nonetheless. I'm going to try and get some sleep, and I'll see you in the morning. Good night. Morning. We're about an hour out of Stockholm now. It's 8:20 in the morning. It's a beautiful day still outside. As we continue our roll through the world's biggest centre parks down towards Stockholm. Slept really well. We stopped a couple of times. I woke up a few times when we were like bouncing around a bit, but for the most part it's been a really smooth night. So yeah, quite refreshed now. Gonna go and jump in the shower in a minute and start getting ready for the day. So they've just come on and announced that we are running approximately an hour and 20 minutes late. I don't know where we've picked that delay up, somewhere overnight presumably. So we've got a little bit more time than we thought we had. I wish I would have known I would have had an extra hour in bed, but never mind. Let's go and have a wander around the train and see what we can find. Train. Feels like some sort of action film, you know, where you jump from one train carriage to another. I'll just give a nice wave to the guy. We started off our journey here, and went up to Boden, and all the way down to Umeå and Skolsvik, sun's fall somehow. And right now we're about here, between Gravell and Uppsala. Thank you very much.
Would you like to eat it here or take it with you?
Can I take it with me?
Yeah, no worries.
Can I get a coffee as well?
Yes, you have a coffee in the container closest to me.
Yes.
And
All right.
you can just help
Thank
yourself
you.
to it.
Thank you.
Some water?
I have some in my room actually, but oh yeah. Can I take one of these? Is that all right? Thank you. I will take a water actually. There we go. Keep me going for a bit. I didn't realise we were late, so.
No, I think we're 70 minutes late.
Yeah, no, it's okay. No worries, I'm in no rush, so. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye bye. Right, breakfast time in Smakavsferie. I think it means a Swedish meal, from my knowledge of Norwegian at least. Which I speak a little Norwegian, so, and it's very similar languages. So let's see what we have. We have vatten, another bottle of vatten. I have frukost ostskinka. That's the breakfast you get included in first class. I'll put that out in a minute. You also get cob, roll, batch, whatever you call it, wherever you live in the UK. And because she realised I was doing a YouTube video, she's also given me an apple cinnamon and is it a Danish pastry if you're in Sweden? Swedish pastry. Okay. This is like a smorgasbord, which is a Scandinavian meal platter type thing of like ham and cheese and stuff like that, but it's like a smorgasbord for breakfast. We have. I'm not a fan of Swedish bread. I might not have that. We have svata cheese. We have fruit muesli. And we have, what's this? A cutlery set. You can't see that bit. And then we've got ham and tomato and apple juice, apple saft. And a little sweetie for good measure. Nice. Oh, and by the way, can I just say, Swedish people are absolutely lovely. Honestly, I've been here now for 4 days filming, and I haven't met a single Swedish person that wasn't incredibly friendly and lovely to speak to. It's lovely, it really is. So thank you, Sweden, for being such lovely people and having such beautiful Centre Parksy scenery. My ride on the SJ night train cost me £161 or about $203 US. This works out at a cost of about 29 pence a mile, which, considering a hotel in Sweden is about the same price, I didn't think was bad value for money at all. I'd like to say a big thanks to Surfshark for sponsoring this video. By now, I don't think I need to tell you how much a VPN product helps to protect your data when you travel in the world, connecting to public Wi-Fi in the most remote regions. Using a VPN also lets you catch up on entertainment from your home country wherever you are in the world. For me, it's great to be able to watch Netflix shows from home while I'm in Asia,
I am never going to financially recover from this.
or watch live TV from the UK while I'm sitting in an airport in Canada. With Surfshark, you can browse the web just like you sat in your living room. There's also countries out there that censor your internet access or even block websites such as Facebook. But with Surfshark, you just click on the connect button and you're online unrestricted. Some public Wi-Fi stops you from accessing streaming services such as YouTube and Netflix unless you pay a higher price for access, but with Surfshark your session is completely encrypted, so you can sit and watch your favourite YouTubers even on the cheapest packages. Surfshark are offering you a cool 85% discount and 3 extra months for free when you use the link below with promo code Noel Phillips. So then here, Stockholm Central Railway Station after our beautiful 13 or 14 hour ride down from Luleå on the SJ night train. Fantastic ride down. Really enjoyed that, some great scenery down the road as well. Let me know what you thought to the SJ night train down in the comments, and would you take a 13-hour train ride over the 1.5-hour flight if you got to see all that scenery on the way as well? Let me know down in the comments below. In the meantime, as always, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you next time.